It's good to be back after being away for about a week and needed to take some time away, attend to some life matters, but we are back, and I figured today we would start the week with racing around my home track. And so here in Nashville, we have two tracks. We have the Fairgrounds, which is a short track. We have the Super Speedway, which is actually out toward Lebanon, Tennessee, near Murfreesboro, if you look on a map. And so because of that, I said, you know what, this looks good. Let's have a race around here. Concrete oval, 1.33 miles, 90 laps. And the reason why we're doing this is we need 2 more races in the B class, and we got to keep our SR above 3 to get the automatic promotion at the end of the season.
Radio check.
To A level, which is what we're after. So let me make sure that my set is here. We have a full field of 25. We are the number 21 car, and I believe this is a single split because you look at the divisions, there's some fast people in here. So we have no pressure. We have 90 laps around here. Our sole purpose here is to just ride around, avoid trouble, do 45 laps because that is 50%, so you get race credit. And then we will have one more race. We may do it here. And then hopefully we'll meet our requirements. For being promoted. And the idea is to have an A license in both road and oval. That's one of our goals. So 1.33 miles, and before Nashville came back to the NASCAR series, this was a staging area for Nissan to put all their cars at, because the Nissan factory in North America is in nearby Smyrna. So, hello to you, Welsh. How are you?
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Pit exit looks clear. Okay, Dwayne, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
So we're basically going to be a very slow boy here, because 25 cars were to 21.
Black flag, we'll need to pit to serve the penalty.
Oh my gosh. How has that been going? Let's try this again.
Pit exit is clear.
I missed the cone here. Yeah, that setup should be beneficial. just because you only got to shift 5 gears instead of 6. So concrete surface. And the idea is just to get a quali lap in.
Fastest lap for Perfetti, 30.7.
I just dragged it in this corner.
P12.
So this weekend, the 23 Hours of Zolder, Jimmy Broadbent's charity race. We have takers with the 4 hours for the American Cancer Society as well.
P15.
All right, we've done a quali. And I am using the Craig's setup shop oval set here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice my hit entry.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in 290 meters. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
All right. So tight entrance, tight exit here because it is a little bit smaller oval. Let me flip back to my race setup here. And you'll see the fast cars at the top. 31.5 is not bad, especially because it is my first race of the week. Some interesting combinations, especially on the road side. All right, Welsh, thank you very much. And so our goal here is 45 laps. We want to keep the car nice and clean and safe. And I do now have other oval setups at the ready. So I will be experimenting with those to see how they race. I know Homestead has one of the truck races. I don't know if it's fixed or not.
That's the end of the session, 18th.
But 18th, not bad. We're above our... And so the key thing here is tires. We have 5 sets of tires. Hot track as well. And we are in the Valvoline livery. And here, as you can see, we have tape that we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and get a tear off and do all of my legwork here now. It was very cold this weekend up here, like right at freezing. So winter is definitely very close, if not here. And so, yeah, we're just going to be patient, avoid trouble. It is one split only, so as you can tell, it's cold because I got a long sleeve shirt on. trying not to run the heat. So yeah, we're gonna have this week is gonna be very weird in terms of streaming, just because of work commitments. I have a lot of craziness going on at work right now. Um, quite a bit that I am managing.
P18. The air temp is 82 Fahrenheit.
So, all right.
Follow car number 14.
I just want to gain experience because this is a very experienced split we're in.
Catch up to car number 14.
It's all concrete. It's similar to Dover. You see all the cars on the inside. Pit lane exit here is very tight. I just skidded the tires a little bit. So if we get top half here,
get ready.
We're going to be in very good shape.
Green, green, green. Got a car low. Hold your line. Hold your line. Inside's clear.
I do not have my radar on, just because I want to get a feel for it. I do tap the brakes just a little bit in turn 3. Uh-oh.
The guy in front is Cox. Car down low.
Slid the car there.
He's still there. He's still there. He's still there.
This is like a super
Clear side.
speedway that drives.
Car low. The leader has just done a 31.0. Clear low.
Like a short track.
B17.
But I am the 21 car.
New fastest lap for Bell, 30.8.
I think top 15 is not a bad target to aim at here.
The gap behind is now 0.8. That's the fastest lap of the race.
Trying to figure out where to run here.
Okay, Dwayne, our fuel window opens on lap 41. It'll close on lap 65.
There's a lot of stagger in this car.
That lap time was 31.9. front is Cook.
'24 struggling. It's kind of like a short track, but it's a super speedway.
17th place. Inside. Clear low. Car low.
It's like a one groove track.
Still there. Clear inside.
So I don't mind letting them
All right,
go
Blaine,
because
there's a car exit in the pits. Heads up.
the purpose is to run laps.
P19.
And part of it is learning, right? This is our first race here. What I'm realizing is rhythm. That'll be very important here. Already got a little bit of damage, not much.
The gap in front is
Turn
increased.
one,
It's
I
now
gotta
about
back
0.8.
up a little bit. It's two different types of oval here. Turn one, I'm having to back up a little bit more than turn three, so
I want
that's
to watch
learning.
water temperature. It's looking a little high. P19.
We spent a lot of time waiting on throttle here.
Okay, Dwayne, the next car is Cox. Your engine temperatures are looking better now. P18, that lap was at 32.1.
There's some disconnects. 17, kind of sliding it in there a little bit.
P17, that was 32.5. The gap in front is increasing, it's now 1.7.
So we're +4 in our number. Now I got an idea.
The gap behind is now 1.5.
I gotta race this.
That last lap was 32.6. You've just done a 32.4. That lap was 32.5.
Trying to figure out where to brake into turn 3. I think I'm braking too early.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 101 Fahrenheit. Alright, Dwayne, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 1.3. Your lap time was at 32.4. P17. Car inside. Still there. Clear low.
And the leaders are already coming. I'm realizing I need to kind of point the car a little more than arcing it.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 1.2.
No caution so far, but with the split being the way it is,
16th place. The gap in front has increased to 5.8.
Alright, we got 20 more laps and then we hit our...
Your last lap time was at 32.8.
As long as we're not the caution, a caution would be nice.
The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds. Got a full course caution, watch out.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Race cars out, line up single file behind car 18. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
That came out at a very good time for us. So I'm actually... Oh, there's a wreck right there.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Looks like Mr. Cook is in the lane.
The leader, Bell, is pitting.
Alright, so...
Pit window is open. Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Okay, Dwayne, we'll fuel you to the end of the race. The car behind's pitting. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Perfect. Take some fresh rubber here. I'm going to take a little bit of repair here. Just to make sure my car is in good shape. A lot of people kind of doing the same thing. I took a little bit of repairs there.
Pits are open.
Don't mind. So the A car is going to drop back. So we got fuel. The question is tires.
Okay, Dwayne, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Someone just had a disconnect. They're back. It's hanging out here in the back. We know we're not very quick. So we fixed about half of our damage. So a second pit stop will be able to fix all of it. All right, here we go. Second restart.
Green flag, we're racing. P13.
I am expecting either an immediate caution or another long run.
Car low. Still there. Clear inside.
And Cameron's the lucky dog here.
Be careful, we've got a full course caution. Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 18. We're under caution. It's closed.
Just situationally aware there. Full tires. I'm probably going to stay out here because I don't want to lose track position. Because the number 20
yellow. Pits are open.
is the highest ranked car in the field and they're lapped down. So they are on tap to lose a ton of I rating if they're not careful. Now, who is going to come in? I don't think. Minimal. Okay, to 7. I don't know why the 7 is doing that. Because cars have enough fuel. It's going to be tires. The 24 is now going to be sent around. We're in 12th. Doing better than I thought we would. Our goal is top 15.
Pits are open.
Cameron may be 2 laps. Okay, Mr. Maxwell coming in.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
13's got a little bit of a scrape. Sure, we got a little bit too. Look at this. The world's most handsome iRacing streamer, Daniel Gray, has graced us in the chat. How are you, sir? Well, I'm punching above my level. So, as you see, I'm the 21 car in P12. This is a single split. Class B, very tough. So, just got to keep doing what I'm doing.
Race car's coming in this lap.
And holy cow, it's Ben Summers! Wow! Hello, Ben and Raiders. Hi, everyone. Your timing's really good. We're about to restart. I'm all about the gyro. And I live here in Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm racing one of my 2 home tracks. This is the Class B Open in NASCAR. Getting the race program this week started with a little oval action. Just because we need this in one other race to get into a license oval for next season. So, welcome. Thank you for coming along. Ben, I hope your stream went well. You did Monza, I would assume, right? Yep. Yes, they are. The trucks are here.
Green, 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 let's go.
I was very late on the start there. P6, solid. I assume in the only proper car, the Ferrari. So for those unaware, if you ever see Ben not in a Ferrari 488, question if he is sick. Question if something is wrong.
That lap time was 32.7. Car inside.
So here we are at Nashville Super Speedway,
Clear low.
which is out in Lebanon, Tennessee. Not in Nashville, it's actually in the next county over. And it is the super speedway that drives like a road course. Tricky oval to drive.
Inside. Hold your
You
line.
actually have to use brake.
Clear low.
Get the car to rotate here. We just had our first proper caution period not too long ago, so everybody's on fresh tires.
That's a new fastest lap for Bell, 30.6. You've just done a 31.6.
You'll see that time drop off by over a second as the tires break in. So hanging tough. Turn 3 and 4 drives very differently than 1 and 2.
That was a 31.4.
You just bumped me.
Here.
That's why having a Sim Magic wheel
Still there. They're inside.
just saved me there, because if I was in a regular wheel, I would have lost it.
17th place.
It's a 0x. Just logging laps.
Inside. Still there.
This is where you got to run your race.
Still there. Still there. Still
You
there.
definitely want to be on the inside here. Being up
He's still
here,
there.
is not a lot of fun.
Still there. Still there. Clear low. P16.
But now I'm just a little bit perturbed because that little bump and run, but that's short track racing. It happens. So you have to dab the brake to get the car to get into the corner. And then you have to use a little throttle. And in the trucks, this track races very, very well. Fantastic.
Okay, Dwayne, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. Car down low.
And that's what happens when you miss your
Still
turning.
there. Clear inside.
I'm trying to get wider, and I can't. And so the issue I'm having is I want to come down harder, but I'm afraid of losing the rear. So I'm having to be a lot more straight up here. And with the tires starting to go away, that is a problem. So, meanwhile, these guys are trying to run their tires off. So,
P15.
this is where you gotta hope for a long run. We're being gentle on the tires is gonna help. As Mr. Diltz has come back to us. 2.5 seconds. Meanwhile, I'm pulling away from the 24, so just keep doing this.
Pulling away. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Notice I had to breathe the throttle because I could feel the cars just starting to slide. Now we're going to see who's used up their car. So there's Zach, so we've gained a spot.
Gaining on this car. The gap is 1.1 seconds. Your lap time was 32.3.
And this is why not using my stuff may help me here. 'Cause I don't think I can get up to P12. I may be able to get to the next two. Car's definitely trying to push just a little much.
You've just done a 32.2.
So in real life, this track is 45 minutes from my home. Basically on the other side of town. I live out in the west part of Nashville. This is east of Nashville toward Lebanon, Murfreesboro, and Mount Juliet. If you look on the map, that's where the Super Speedway is.
15th place.
So I'm in my desired place, P15. I would be very happy with.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
We're already halfway through.
That lap was at 32.5.
So I'm trying to do 32.4, 32.5. So I want to keep the right front tire under me.
You've just done at 32.3.
You don't want to get on the asphalt. Asphalt's bad. So if you look at the throttle, I am having to use just a little dab of brake just to drag the brake. So you don't dive it in there. Notice I had to dab the brakes. Lose all my momentum. So, tough little oval.
That was at 32.9. That lap was at 32.5.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for dropping by. Ben Summers, everybody. Make sure you give him some love in the chat.
That was at 32.8.
All right. 30 laps to go.
The gap in front is now 4.0
There
seconds.
is no fuel strategy here. Everybody's fueled up. Meanwhile, something has happened to Mike. He has dropped way back.
That lap was at 32.8. The car behind's pitting now.
He's pitting. Interesting. Okay, Phil is in the lane.
You've just done at 32.8. 14th. Your last lap time was at 33.2.
14th isn't bad. I'm about to get lapped, which is okay.
The gap in front is now 4.3.
I can hit you. You got the Kenny and Kenny show going on back there.
Please go high, Dwayne.
You've just done a 32.8. Inside. Inside's clear.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Kenny's tires to fall off so I can run them down.
Okay,
Thank
Dwayne.
you.
we're
No
in a lucky
worries.
dog position. Let's see if we can keep it.
Thank you, Welsh, for
About
taking
30
care of
more
that.
laps left, 30 laps.
Carlo,
Kenny, I'm going to go high here.
hold your line. The gap in front is increasing. It's now clear inside.
Hey, Mike, I'll stay high down here for you, bud.
Hello.
Getting tired in there.
Oh, that's lucky.
They're inside.
Appreciate you, Rob.
Are inside.
Yeah, no problem.
Still there. B13. He's still there. Clear
Thanks,
inside.
Kenny. You're welcome. Sorry, Robert, but he got new skins on that thing.
Chat's a little friendly right now. But we've let these by, so it'll be one less lap I gotta worry about. And if I keep digging, I'm in the lucky dog as of right now. Stubblefield has pitted.
Okay, Dwayne, you're in the sky. The gap's now 13 seconds.
Yep, right now I'm in the lucky dog. And I'm just gaining positions because people are pitting when they don't need to.
Car inside. That lap time was 33.1. Hold your line. Clear low.
Just want to keep it off the wall. Give the bottom groove up. This is coming along very well. P13 will be a very good result for us. Because in this split, there are, I think, 6 or 7 folks that are in the top division in Oval. This is a tough, tough split.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 11 seconds.
So this is why I've been trying to take my tires easy. Because if I get the lucky dog, I'll have fresh rubber. P13 I'm pretty happy with. So the lucky dog is a NASCAR rule where the first car, one lap down in a caution period, gets waved around to unlap themselves. So it
13th
provides
place.
an incentive for that car to keep pushing, but it also allows the lead cars to get by without incident most of the time. Every now and then, cars don't want to be the lucky dog. They actually want to get in front of the leader for a variety of reasons. So lucky dog is a very important concept, and the name of it, rumor has it, came from Michael Waltrip, because back in the day he was sponsored by
The car behind is
Aaron's,
reeling you in. The gap is
which
now
is a
5.5
rent-to-own
seconds.
store
Carlo.
here in the States.
Inside's clear.
And their slogan was a lucky dog. That was their mascot. Hello there. Well, better than expected. This split is very stacked.
Got car low. Hold
But
your line. Clear low.
I told everyone top 15, I'd be very happy. We have a lot of Division 1 and Division 2 folks in here. And we are respectable. Now, Mr. Pappas came in and took tires. He will be considerably quicker than me. That's the second car behind. So there will not be a fight for me.
Come on, Dwayne. Pass this guy. We want the lucky dog position. Last lap was at 32.9. Car inside. Car low. Clear low.
And the 15 has much fresher tires, but I gained a spot because someone was in the lane. And I'm 7th place car. So right now, if the caution wave Phil
The gap in
would
front
get
is
waved
increased.
around.
It's now about 1.6 seconds.
A lot of us on very old tires now. Who has taken care of their tires? That's the question. So we got 13 laps to run.
That lap time was 33.0.
So next week the trucks will be here as well. Now between the two ovals in Nashville, the one at the fairgrounds is the much more popular one. Kenny's going to get the low line here.
Car inside. The gap in front has increased to 4.2 seconds. Clear inside.
This is where you got to run your race. "25 cars in this split. We were the 21 car. And we started the season in Division 6. Now what I want is this to run to the end. Consolidate our finish, because we should go plus. What we really don't want is a green-white checker, because that, oof. Green-white checker's scary.
Car low. Still there, clear low.
Cameron's also on fresh tires compared to me.
The gap in front has increased to 8.5.
Cameron is the #1 car. He's raced all race. He's only gotten the 19th. He's going to lose a lot of I rating.
All right, Dwayne, lap time's pretty consistent.
Now, if the leader gets by me again, that's 2 less laps I gotta run. The key part is we've had a lot of clean running. Only got 2 extra a name. Having to use a little bit more brake now. Can't quite get on the gas like I did before on the fresh tires.
The lap time was at 33.1. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 11 seconds.
All right, 4 laps. And a lot of people took tires, gambling, and it looks like it's not going to pay off. Meanwhile, we've just been out here trying to take care of our rubber. We are not very fast at all around here.
Your lap time was 33.2.
So, 1 caution for pitting, 1 quickie little caution that we avoided.
The gap ahead is now 13 seconds.
And Mr. Bell,
Sometimes in the middle.
Lap times are pretty consistent. White flag, 1 more to go. That
White
lap
flag.
was at 33.1.
I'll be the last car to finish.
Do you see my rating?
That just means set up blah 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 blah.
The gap behind has now decreased to 19 seconds. White flag, 1 more lap.
So apologies in advance for any coarse language that may happen.
There you go, Gary. Man, Steven picked a bad week to leave, I think. I know, is he watching? I think that's why I'm saying this.
All right,
Good racing, everybody.
we have finished.
B13, that's it, we're done.
I'm pretty happy with that. Number 21 car qualified basically in the back. Ended up 13th. All right.
Check out the replay.
So, pretty happy with that. Yeah. I'll show you the results here. Graded 18th, 13th, or 21st car. And, frankly, we were respectable. Yeah. Pretty happy about that, actually. And a nice steady climb. Yeah, that is hard. So let me go ahead and flip you over to the results. So one split only. Safety 3.59, solid. 33 points to the good. So to give you an idea, look at the top 4. All of them 499 and over 4,300. Gives you an idea of what we were up against. Meanwhile, here we are hanging down here. 33. So we had a couple good results. Cameron loses 105. He was the number 1 car. So look at all these people. Big losses. So it pays to stick around. P13. Nice. Very, very happy about that. So, let's see who is circulating around. Yes. Yep, much closer to the A license. And I only need to do one more B level race. And I'll have it. I'll have it because of just the simple fact that I'll have the thing squared away. So, stick around. We're going to go raid Liz McFeef. That's right. So, stand by for some Bathurst BMW action. Take care, everybody. God bless.
Hey, Joe. Thank you for the braid, sir. Oh, God, that was close. Wow. Hey, Welsh boy, how you doing? Welcome to the circus. This was P2 putting it in the bin. I don't know how the fuck I got through this in one piece. I have no idea whatsoever. He hit the wall and I was like, oh shit. And I slowed down for that one and then straight into another wall. And fuck. Like a Spanish bullfighter. Ole! Skill and talent? No. Skill and talent, I would have avoided this. I proceeded to do 12 laps on my own. I fell asleep at the wheel, as I do. Under pressure, I perform. But when I'm hot lapping on my own, shit like this happens.
Holidays by shopping on StockX. The latest sneakers, apparel, electronics, trading cards,